Okay, so look, I think you all know by now that my production schedule is a day behind, pretty much always. So even though the date below says the 10th of May, on the 11th of May, we're going to talk about Mindset Monday. So Mindset Monday, I'd picked a really big topic that I wanted to talk about and had been thinking through it quite a lot during the day and tried to figure out what I wanted to say, what I didn't want to say, how I wanted to talk about it. That kind of thing. The idea being that I didn't want to get into like sidetrack topics and end up down some rabbit hole talking about some other thing like half an hour later going, what was the main topic again? But you know what? I've decided to leave that topic alone and go through the idea of actually digging deeper and fleshing out ideas and thoughts, because that's essentially what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing with these videos, and it's working to some degree, but for a topic this big, it's just not working. So look, here's the process, or at least the process that I've been doing, that I've been following, or at least some of the things that I've found helpful, something like that, and what I'm going to do next. So, or what I'm planning to try to do next. This is live, and the idea of this is that now I can't get too caught up in my thoughts because I've got to try and keep this as short and succinct as possible and just say it. So, I don't know if anyone's actually watching because it doesn't tell me that on my phone. Anyway, I'm sure comments will come up or something, but it doesn't matter. Look, the idea is this. Okay, so unpacking the thoughts and ideas and trying to get deeper into them. One I've mentioned before briefly, which was to re-record the video over and over again. Now that this is a live stream, I can't do that. But I did try that quite a few times before this, and it just wasn't working. So if I fumble and mumble my words, it's because, you know, this is it. This is the take. This is happening. This is going out live, and this is going to be it. This is going to be the video for the day. But yeah, I find that helpful, going through it again and again and again. Either something gets added or something gets removed. Oh, hi, Harry. Comments get added live in this format too. That's cool. So yeah, going through the idea over and over again, just talking it through, even though it's just on camera, essentially to myself, helps, because then it's like, hey, I wanted to say that. Hey, I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to go there, and that kind of thing. So it's helpful, but it takes a while. So then the next step was to actually start writing stuff down. And I have done that for a few of these, and that has helped, because then you get all the thoughts out, you can see them. That's great. But what I found helps even more than that is actually talking the idea through with somebody else, because then you get another point of view. You get their thoughts, their comments, their opinions, their questions, even what they want to know more, what they didn't understand in what you were saying, what you were talking about, what you're thinking really. And then where do I go from there? And then you sort of have to work in with that. But then see what happens in doing that as well, when you bring somebody else into the mix, is then you start going, it's like, well, actually, if they think that, what do I think? And how does that relate? Is that the same? Is that different? Is it slightly different? Is it very different? Am I in agreement with that? Am I opposed to that? It's just all sorts of things. Now, the next level that I'm not really that great at yet, well, you know, I really need to do more of. Apparently, I've heard from so many different sources later, so it's really something I've got to do, is reading. Especially in this day and age. And like, okay, the reading that I do, there's the Bible. I read the Bible. That's not changing. That's going to stay the same. But outside of that, because a lot of my world is technology, I do a lot of online reading. So articles, but attached to the articles, usually when they're posted, people's comments. And then that sort of, you get an insight into people's discussions back and forth about stuff, which is really cool. But then you add your own thoughts to it and unpack the ideas and get deeper. And it's just, and the idea behind that is that because technology is changing so fast, you can't really read books about this stuff like when you're working with technology, because by the time the book's written, edited, published, and released, it's out of date. So yeah, anyway, that's it. That's digging deeper into thoughts and ideas. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you do for that. Let me know what works for you, what doesn't, all that good stuff. Hope you're having a great day, and hope to see you next time. That's it. I'm done. Thanks. Bye.